Hey everybody, I'm Sari Custer and this is Sari on Science for Arizona Science Center. I want to continue the conversation with you around COVID-19. Now, scientists are learning more every single day about this virus, and one of the things they're learning that's helping to aid in advising our healthcare authorities is that individuals who are infected can actually be asymptomatic, so that means showing no symptoms. So we're going to talk about face coverings. The CDC now recommends that the general public should wear a homemade face covering, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a couple really easy steps with materials you likely already have in your house. No sewing, no gluing, no anything. Super easy. But first I want to talk to you a little bit more about what this means. Now, having a face covering is not a substitute for the other things that we're already doing to help keep ourselves safe, like safe social distancing or staying home, physically distancing ourselves from the rest of the community. Doing that is one of the #1 ways right now that we can help prevent the spread of this disease within our communities. So please stay home. Now, we know that that can't always be the case. So sometimes you have to go to the grocery store, right? So a face covering is going to be just an emergency type situation where you've got an extra layer of protection. So put it on par with washing your hands when you come home. It's just one more layer that we can add to help keep ourselves and other people healthy. So with that, I also want to talk a little bit about the mask. So when we say items in your house, you can use a handkerchief like I have here. You can use a tightly woven tea towel or a scarf, an old t-shirt, whatever you've got in your house. Now these materials are breathable. They aren't going to be on par with the N95 masks or the surgical masks that our healthcare system uses. We don't want anybody to run out and buy those. Those are being reserved for our first responders and our healthcare industry because we want to protect them, those people who are caring for our individuals who are sickest. So please do not run out and buy an N95 mask. You probably can't get one anyway right now. And these materials that we're using from home, like I said, are much more breathable. N95 masks tend to filter out 90-95% of the virus size particles. A mask that we're making from home isn't going to filter out that much, but it is going to help prevent the spray of the droplets that the virus is carried in. So, all right, with that, I still encourage you to make one and wear one, so let's make one. All right, I've got a handkerchief. I'm going to fold it up halfway. So if you've got your towel or your t-shirt, basically fold it in half or fold it to the midpoint here. Flip it over and do the same thing. So from the top down to the midpoint now, and from the bottom up to the midpoint. And we're basically making a little pleat so that when we put this on, it's going to curve to our face. Flip it back over. Now you're going to take 2 rubber bands. Super easy. Somebody recommended hair ties before. I tried it with hair ties and I couldn't get them around my ears. So if it works for you, great. If you don't have rubber bands, you can try using loops made from pantyhose. I've tried that as well. I find that those aren't quite as tight, but hey, something is better than nothing. So here we go. We've got our rubber band slipped over each end. You want to leave about a hand-sized space in the middle because that's the part that's going to go over your face. You're going to take the loose ends here, just fold it into the center, over the rubber band on both sides into the center. Grab the end by the rubber bands like this, pull it up to your face and over your ears. And there you have a pretty good, tightly fitting homemade mask. Right, so it goes over my nose fully, over my mouth and down to my chin here. And it's actually on pretty well. It feels really comfortable around my ears and it stays on. I can move my head, I can still talk, and it's breathable. So this is one easy way to make a homemade face covering. All right, show me yours. Put your pictures in the comments below. Send me notes about how you're staying safe. And of course, remember to follow us on our social channels so you can get the most up-to-date information and find more information online, videos, activities, and other resources at asymptomatic.org. All right, everybody, stay safe. Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next time with Sari on Science.